things that you do. Yeah, there's so many things. And actually, so I ran into you the other day and you said that you'd done 4,000 paintings. Is that something like
I got that right. 2,000 originals, right? Is that correct? Where's Susan? 2,000. She counts. Actually, there's probably more that I haven't given her, but those are the ones she has in the gallery.
Unbelievable. So I went to see her gallery up in Westlake. Can anyone just go to that?
Yep, you can go to it in Westlake. The lady over there, Susan, can you wave your hand?
Susan.
Susan, wave your hand.
Blue?
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Susan, or you can go to Coral Canyon Publishing and contact her, and she'll open it up and let you come in and see it. And we also have there my Dr. Quinn outfits. We have the jewelry. We have so much there. It's like the world of Jane. Also, my scarves that I make, fabrics and dresses and things that I've done in the past. But I have 2,000 originals in every medium, pretty much.
Yeah, it's amazing. When I walked in, I just couldn't believe it. I thought I was just going to a gallery. It is truly the world of Jane. And that's the thing, you've done so many things. Not only that your art, your wearable art. Did you design these?
Yes.
Did you paint that?
Yes, I did. So, I'm obviously live in Malibu for a reason, because I love the ocean. So this was a watercolor that I did on paper that I then transferred and made into scarves.
Wow.
But I think I have 60 different scarves now, if you go to JaneSeymour.com, and they're all limited editions, very small numbers I make. And they are all from my watercolors.
Wow.
And because I just went, it's lovely to have it on your wall, but how about you wear it? and I don't know about you, but I can't wear a lot of pattern because I'm quite small. But, this is something I can roll it up, tiny, and I have, 6 different outfits in my handbag at any given time. With a little black dress or a pair of jeans, and there we go.
That's so amazing, yeah. So, anyway, one of my personal questions is when do you find the time to do all this? I mean, you're such a working actress, and even doing a series right now, yeah?
I am. I have a series right now. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. If you want to see an irreverent 70-year-old with a 16-year-old sidekick from the wrong side of Dublin who doesn't want to be educated, and she's an ex-English professor who's educating him while solving crimes with her knowledge of literature and history, and tends to correct the grammar of whoever it is that's about to kill her. And anyone seen it? Yeah? Yes. There's a few. It's called Harry Wilde. I play Harry, Professor Harriet Wilde. It's on Acorn, and now it's on Sundance. There's 8 episodes you can see if you subscribe. I think they let you have the first one about because my mother survived World War II in an internment camp in Indonesia. She was a Dutch national living there on a tea plantation, and obviously in the war the Japanese came and they interned the women and boys under the age of 12. So she was there for 3.5 years, and she could never really talk about it because it was too painful. But she married my father after the war, and he'd lost family in Auschwitz and Bergen-Belsen, and he'd been serving in the RAF. So they came together, they had 3 girls, and they could never talk about it. But my mother said, everyone in life has challenge. And as I said just now, and you naturally close up your heart, but if you can somehow help people out of something, get out of yourself and be there, so there's always someone worse off than you. And if you can just even listen to them, just even hearing what someone is saying that they're going through, that in itself is, I consider being open-hearted. So what happened is, I was asked to paint for Women's Heart Health. And I painted women in red dresses, and actually here in Pepperdine I did. And they were all posed actually, all the dancers. They got Hispanic dancer, Asian, African American, famous dancer, Lula Washington, and I can't remember all the others were, but they posed for me and dancing, and I painted them, and then I had to put a heart there because it's about heart health. And when I painted a heart, I left it open. I thought, gosh, that's what my mother always told me, to keep your heart open. So then, after I did that, I was doing art shows, and I showed my open heart, and then I went, one open heart connects to another open heart, and that's when I came up with this image, which now people know. And I got that sort of shiver. I looked at it and I went, wow, there's something here. And anyway, we called a lawyer who said you can't trademark a heart, and they came back and said, well, actually, for some obscure reason, you're the only person that can, because no one's ever done this before. And so I trademarked it, and then I did Dancing with the Stars, which was my mother's favourite show ever. She was dying, she'd had a stroke, she couldn't talk, hadn't talked for 7 months. And then I told her on the phone I'd been asked, but I wasn't going to do it, and she went, yes. And I said, wait a minute, Nika, you haven't spoken in 7 months. And that was it. So I did Dancing with the Stars. I had one necklace made from this random, like the little painting, the little red heart you'll see out of a double open heart there. And I wore this necklace when I was performing, and the next thing I knew, Kay Jewelers came to me and said, what's that? And I said, it's my open heart. And they said, can we talk to you? Can we do this with our store? And I think they sold like over $1 billion worth of it. It was very successful, but the most exciting part was that I said to them, the message is the most important thing here, obviously the quality of jewelry, but the message is what I really care about. And I want to have a foundation that we can actually encourage people to see what they can do to make a difference, rather than giving up and saying the world's a mess, it's all too big, it's impossible, we don't know what charities want, how do we know our money's going to the right place? So Trina over here, stand up Trina, she runs our Open Hearts Foundation, and I won't go in depth in it, but basically we honour and we highlight organisations that we vet where people who have been through a challenge have used that as an opportunity to uniquely help others, either in their community or wherever. So we kind of curate for you. And then my daughter Katie, who's not here right now, but those are my grandchildren here. You can stand up on behalf of your mother, Katie Lynn. She's involved with the volunteer aspect of what we do. And these guys have their own group that they do on Sundays, twice a week, called the Beehives. And they do volunteer work with the homeless, with issues of plastic. Recently, they were rescuing bees.